Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 4 of FTB Academy. Today we're gonna dip our toes a little bit into Astral Sorcery and probably head to the Nether because there's a few things I want to get. So let's get to it. Since last time I filled in these holes of dirt with slabs, which allows the spreaders to reach it. I have increased the number of bonsai plants to 20 from 8. And I changed the drawers to double. That way I can collect sticks and wood. They come down into these two separate single drawers. So with 20, I am slowly building up sticks and more fastly building up the wood. There was an issue with my pressure plate. I don't know why. It was stuck in the down position, so I just moved it down a block and that fixed it. And then these spreaders can only handle 4 endo flames. The 5th one kind of too much for it. So you'll see if you fill this up, 4 of them will be okay and 1 will be full on mana. So if you're making a similar setup, maybe drop them down to 4 or put in more spreaders. But that's been going for a while. It's collected, quite a fair bit of mana. Let's see, where's my... Yeah, I've got almost 2 full mana pools, which will go pretty quickly later. I made a bunch of mana steel, so we're going to make a few nice little things to help us out. First thing we're going to do is 4 mana steel plus a glass plate will make you a mana lens. If you combine the mana lens with iron and gold, you'll get a magnet lens. Then if you have 4 more mana steel and you put the magnet lens in the top left corner, you get a ring of magnetization. So you can put that on. And now if you throw stuff on the ground, if you throw it, it takes it a second, but it will pick it up and bring it to you. So the next one is if you take a mana diamond, which is same as mana steel. Actually, I need to make some more mana steel anyways. You just throw it in the mana pool. You could do an ender pearl, get you a mana pearl. And you could do diamonds to get the mana diamonds. And that was a quest, I already made some. I needed them. But this one, you surround the mana diamond with living rock, you get a mana tablet. And then you take your 4 mana steel ingots, put the tablet in top left, you get a band of mana. So this will act like the tablet. It's a portable mana pool basically, so it is good to have. It's not necessary to have yet, but it will be useful pretty soon. And then armor. I wanted some armor. Mana steel armor is equivalent to iron, with the one side effect that it can repair its durability using mana from your band of mana. So it's useful, and you can upgrade it later to Terra Steel, which is equivalent to diamond level armor. I also made slime boots and a slime sling from the random slime islands that were everywhere. There's one there. I think I ended up getting this slime from like way over here somewhere. And I found a village, just one. Villages are in modded Minecraft, villages are usually very worth going to, not for the villagers necessarily, but for the boost in materials you could get early on. Anyways, moving on. I want to get through this pretty quickly so we have more time. Runic Altar is a mana diamond on the bottom with 5 living rock. I'll get you an altar. That's a quest. Oh. Okay. We already did that. I'm going out of order because there's very specific things I want. There's the Terra Steel. I want this. Sojourner's Sash. Gives you speed boost and step assist, but we're going to get that a little later. I need a piece of gold because I need another spreader. Gold. I know I have a little bit. Put this away. I've been running around this whole time without armor. It's pretty dangerous. I'm just gonna drop this. It doesn't really matter. Semi-close, but not super close. Gives me a little room to move it around. And this one. Good. Make another spreader. Drop that off. The spreader just needs to be adjacent to one of the mana pools. I'm going to put it here. Later on we can make... I wonder if that will work. You have the option of sparks. I don't know if they were... Oh, never mind. It's blaze powder. We didn't get to the nether yet. We're just going to link this up to the altar. And now crafting with the altar is pretty easy. You take your ingredients and then you just right click them in. We're going to be making... The first one I'm going to make is the Rune of Mana. There. Which is just 5 mana steel, 1 mana pearl. All of these craftings are very similar. You just take your ingredients, right click them in. It starts automatically. You'll see the little picture above the rune. It's slowly filling with green. When that maxes out, you can craft it. What you're going to need to craft it is a piece of living rock. Every rune needs living rock. You throw the living rock on top, or you can right click it on, it'll drop on top. I think my ring is going to pick it up though. Maybe not. Then you need your Wand of the Forest. Just takes some mana, not a huge amount. If you make a lot of them, it will. So this one should have been semi-equal to those. And there you go. So now you see the little check mark, you just right click it, pops off the rune. I have more ingredients here for other runes, but we'll get into that in a bit because I wanted the rune for something else. I got distracted this way. I need more mana steel because I didn't count. I forgot about the aura. There. Alright. So it should be, if I'm not mistaken, there we go. Band of Aura. Now I'm going to put that one on instead of the mana, the Band of Mana. What this will do is this will very slowly, let's see, I don't think there's, yeah, you can't really see it. But it will slowly generate mana and it will add it to your Band of Mana. So as long as you have the Aura Band equipped, the mana doesn't have to be equipped, but it can be. So I'm going to keep Magnetization and Aura on. And I'm going to keep mana in my inventory. That way now when I take damage on my armor, it will repair with that and we'll be good to go. So we're going to pause there on Botania. And we're going to take a quick jump start into Astral Sorcery. So on the far hill over there, I had one of the Astral Sorcery temples, which is where I will be setting up. So in high places though, where usually they are, the temple things, you'll find these faint amaranths. They're just on the ground, high area. I found them around this mountain peak in the snowy area. If you mine it with your fortune pickaxe, you'll get a bunch of glowstone from them. So it's a way of getting glowstone without going to the nether. Now if you're not familiar with Astral Sorcery, it is a mod that works well at night. So instead of only having, or instead of just sleeping through the night or just going mining or something, you can tinker in Astral Sorcery. So I'm going to take a moment and just walk over here. Hopefully not get shot too much. Yeah. Away. So there, my armor took a hit, so it'll repair. I think it takes like 20 mana to repair 1 durability or something like that. Tore down most of the temple. I already made a resonating wand. If you forget how to do that, that is just the 2 pieces of marble, 2 aquamarine, and an ender pearl. Oh dang it, I'm going the wrong way. I need to pick something up first. We're gonna go home. With this, you will see, if you hold it in your hand or in your offhand, which is what I usually do for running around so I can shoot things at the same time, you will see these little sparkles go up. I have a waypoint here. Let me just turn that off for a second. But they'll pop up in a kind of small area. So all you do is you find those. They're all over the place. There's some here. There's some over in the water, I believe, that I found before. Some there. But what that signifies is that underground there are rock crystals. So what you do is you find that spot, stand roughly around it, hit your waypoint button. I just call them RC. And then what you do is you drop the Y level to about 6. And that'll put it way down below because the rock crystals are at the bottom near bedrock. We're going to need a couple to get started. Well, a couple for what I want. You should have a good stash of the aquamarines by now. There's 2 ways you can do this. You can either dig down to about Y level 5-ish, or you could just stay on your Y level 11. Oh, it's right in the middle of my path. I'm actually going to just delete this one, turn that one back on. Should be in the same area. And so if you do it at Y level 11, you're going to have to dig down. But if you do it at the lower level, you're going to run into lava a lot more. We're just going to dig down around this little area. Little dark. Let me grab some torches real quick. There we go. And over here somewhere. Oh, here we go. This is it. So I suggest getting a good fortune pickaxe when you go for these. You cannot use silk touch, so don't. You'll usually get 2 or 3 with a regular pickaxe, but if you use a fortune pickaxe, you can get a lot more. So once I find it, I'm just going to go back to my waypoints. I'm going to take that one off. As you can see, I found a bunch of them. I didn't actually dig any of them up, but I would suggest just branch mining to find them. I'll just cover that up. Alright. So I'll be back in a second once I get back to that temple. And we're back. I just moved in, dropped all my stuff off, and here we are. So to get started, we're going to want a book. So to make a book, we're going to need... You don't need to do that here, you can do this wherever. But I have some rice, because I'm going to need paper. I'm going to need 4 pieces of paper. Go. And it is 1 aquamarine. I'll get you parchment. Parchment on top of a book surrounded by aquamarine will get you your astral tome. Now I've already gone through a bunch of these generated buildings. Like there was one that started by our base, there's one over there. They're just all over the place. At least the little ones and stuff. Inside of them you can find chests, which will get you these Constellation Papers. So if you take those, you're going to need at least one of them, but you're probably going to want more. You're going to want to get them all eventually. But if you have your book, you shift right click, it'll open up a little inventory. You can drop your constellations in there, and that'll just hold it. Oh, it's becoming daytime. Okay, so we got that. Next up, let's check the quest. We'll follow the quest. We already have that. We have the Constellation Paper. I'm not going to pick one yet. Oh, see, oh, it gives you rock crystal ores. That is actually pretty nice of it. You usually can't pick this up, so that's a creative thing. Get these rock crystals. So, if you check them... Oh, no, not yet. Too soon. Should be... Oh, we need to make a luminous crafting table first. Let's grab some marble, some coal, table. We're gonna need some of the sooty marble. Something like that. There we go. We already did that in the tutorial also. Dang it. Forgot to get my thing. It doesn't matter. We'll just get rid of it. So, in the long run, this floating crystal is going to need line of sight to the sky for it to work properly. For this initial step, you don't need to worry about it, but you will later if you're trying to link it to stuff, which is what I'm aiming to do. Okay, we got that. We got a table. I have no idea if this area is good or not. We're just going to replace this one. It should work here. Yeah, look at that. Daytime has got full power. Can't say I don't love that. We're gonna make a quick, just because I can. Back to making that illumination powder from the tutorial. And then I want a cave illuminator. Do I have the stuff? I do. I'm gonna make 2 of them. Oh, I think I put these in the wrong spot. There we go. That way I could light up that massive base, or the caves under the base. Oh, one more. Give me that other one. Oh, look at that, jumping ahead on quest again. Like I said, we're just dipping the toes in for now. We're going for this crafting altar. So we need starlight, which means we need to make a light well, which is going to be 3 runed marble and 2 chiseled. 3 runed and 2 chiseled. And a rock crystal. So now if you hold shift over the rock crystals, you'll see stats. Pick one with low purity and low cutting. We'll just go with that one probably. And then that one. That's pretty bad. So the idea is for crafting like this, if you're making tools, use your good crystals. If you're just crafting items up, use your bad ones. Lenses, make sure you use good ones because that matters. And then... and that's the bad one. Good. And this thing has so much power. Usually in the middle of the day, you'll see it down like all the way down by like your first grid item to at most like your 4th grid item. Alright, we're gonna drop the light well. The light well needs access to the sky. And then you can give it rock crystals or you can give it the aquamarines. I'm just gonna give it an aquamarine because I just need 1 bucket of liquid starlight. So I don't recommend doing this during the day. It's very inefficient. But as you can see, it's slowly filling up. So I'll be back in a moment once I get a bucket's worth. This is going to keep breaking over and over. So, see you in a moment. And we're back. I got... well, this is the 2nd gem, and it's working on its 4th bucket right now. I'll put 2 more buckets here, because I really didn't expect it to go that far. Anyways, let's move on and make our table. So now when you make this crafting altar, make sure you use a bad crystal. And then if you're running low on a certain type of marble, you can make yourself a chisel, which is one of the quests. You can shift or sneak right click with a chisel. You can put in your marble, however many you need, and you can pick what you want. So towards the bottom is where you're going to find your stylized marble for the Astral Sorcery things. So we need pillars and chiseled. I already have those, so I'm good. But if you don't, that's how you get them. Oh, now I forget how many. We need whatever. It'll figure it out for me. We go. There we go. There we go. Now we need our little wand. And look at that, it's still going. Now, a reminder, when this is done crafting, your bucket will remain in the table. So if you lose your bucket, it's probably in the table. Make sure to get it out afterwards. I dug this down a level because this next altar will require, as you can see, this is red, which means we can't craft anything anymore. It requires a multi-block. So if you don't know what it looks like, inside of the Exploration tab, or Constellation, whatever you want to call it, you can click on the Starlight Altar. The next page over is going to show you the multi-block you need. You can swap it between layers or the whole view. So we're going to go ahead and quickly construct this. We're going to need a crafting table because I didn't make stuff beforehand, because we need more city marble. I'm just going to make a stack of it. You're going to need, in the long run, you're going to need about 6 or more stacks of this stuff, so don't worry about making too much right now. This is going to be a 3x3 with the corners filled out. 3x3 in the middle, and then fill out the corners. And we're going to need bricks. We're going to need chisel too, actually. Bricks. Where you at? Here's some. Put those away because we don't need them anymore. You're going to outline it, except for the corners. With the bricks. We'll see if I remember this correctly or not. Except for the corner I said, and I just did it. Okay, in the corner should be the chiseled. On top of the chiseled goes 2 pillars. On top of the pillars goes another chiseled. And then on the outside goes this arc. I don't know if I have enough. That you don't need to do the corners. Oh, I am short. So let's go with, I only need a few. And those are here. Alright, now if we check the altar, it has a bar again. It's turning day, so it is going down. This is much higher, or it can accept much more starlight than the other one, so don't be alarmed if it's not filled up. Alright, good enough. Now the whole reason I wanted that was so I can make a linking tool. Is there a quest for this? Let's make sure there's not a quest. We're going to pick this table up with a quest. And then put it right back down. Yes. Linking tool, that's what I want. I am missing a rock crystal. Make sure to pick a bad one for this. You don't need a good one. And a one. Yeah, so close. So I'm doing all this because I want to make my Shuriken much better. Speaking of which, I added an emerald on it, which increases its base durability by 50%. I've gone to that desert, which was 4,000 blocks in that direction. Picked up some cactus, so it's got cactus now. Prismarine, there's cork, so you can find biomes under the ocean, which gives you elder Prismarine. And this works the same as a regular Prismarine for Tinker's Construct. Oh, it finally broke. Oh, we wasted some. Doesn't matter. So what this can do is if you take your linking wand, you can shift right click, or no, it's just right click on the crystal and then right click on the block. Now, when you're linking, this needs access to the sky. This will, it needs it. Otherwise, it will look like it's working. You'll sit here forever. You'll stare at it and be like, why isn't this changing? And that's why. To switch off, if you don't want to keep linking, just change your weapon or your hotkey bar. I'm going to put a piece of marble here. There's a spider somewhere. Where are you at? You're being rude. Noisy. There we go. So, I have decided on 5 blades for my Shuriken. We're going to go with Nightly, which I need to get to the Twilight Forest for, and Endstone, which is what we're making right now. Yeah, perfect. This is not part of the quest, so we're done with Astral Sorcery for now. We'll get more into it later. I'm going to slash home. Then we're going to get Prismarine, which we already have, Cactus we already have, and Manyullyn, which is what we're going to get next. I wanted the Endstone earlier because of its special feature. So I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of the bone for now. Not there. Make sure, remember that the blades have specific slots, so make sure you always check the result at the end. So right now mine's going to be Cactus, Endstone, Prismarine, and regular stone for repair purposes. Let me clear out my inventory real quick. I'm just going to dump it. Sort it out later. Don't need that. Keep my book with me. Keep that and that. There we go. So over time, this tool will gain maximum durability and it will gain attack because of that alien thing. It's very slow, but the earlier you do it, the better. So now we're going to grab some obsidian, iron, flint. Got our armor. We've got some tools. We're going to make some flint and steel. And we're just going to set up a portal to the Nether somewhere. I'm going to put it way over here, as I don't want to hear it. Yeah, right by spawn. Perfect. That way, you know, pigmen can wander around here. I don't care. Alright. Fill that in, because there's a bunch of things we need to get from the Nether in order to, well, you know, stay happy and overpowered. Which is what we're aiming for. Right now, this isn't super necessary. Do I have a clear backpack? No. No, I do not. Oh, before that, gold surrounded by string will get you the Silky Cloth. You need 4 of those. 4 of those plus 1 emerald, which you can get from either those, like, little stone guys you find underground. You can kill them with a pickaxe, or you can pick up emeralds from trading with a villager, or you can get them from the Astral Sorcery things. But that'll get you a Silky Jewel. Take the Silky Jewel, put that on your other pickaxe. You need 1 modifier. This will get you Silk Touch. Now I can pick up glass, regular stone, all that stuff. It is much slower to use, but you know, it works. Alright, so we're going here for a bunch of things. Let's head to the Nether. Mainly we need to get slime, netherrack, some blaze rods. Let's see, how bad's our spawn? So when you get here, I highly suggest just making a waypoint for your portal. Just so you know. So we're looking for Ardite, Cobalt, Blaze Rod, Soul Sand, Nether Wart, Netherrack, Magma Slime. So here is Cobalt. This is a Tinker's Construct thing. Usually you will not see it unless you're playing with Tinker's Construct. So if you get Cobalt and you get Ardite, you can make Manyullyn, which is going to be the next step, which is why I'm making a Manyullyn knife. So I am going to wander around the Nether for a bit. I am looking for a slime island near lava. So I'll be back in a moment when I find it. Real quick, I was running around, I stumbled upon this Draconium ore. Make sure you pick it up because it is very valuable. It's going to be used for your endgame stuff. I don't recommend doing it like that, but I have a magnet, so I know it's going to be okay. Well, I'll be back again. And we're back. The Draconium ore was just right over there, somewhere. And right across the lava, I didn't see it at the time, is the slime island we're looking for. So mainly we just need to break these leaves. I'm going to use a fortune pick just in case. There we go. We got a sapling. That's what we need. When you're in here, be careful. There's these annoying dog things which just run up to you and light you on fire. So I'm going to pick up some dirt, the grass, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to pick up a couple magma blocks. And that's good for now. I found a nether fortress. I didn't mark it. It doesn't matter. It was just on the way here. So we're going to head back. I got enough to progress. Oh, I can see it right there. It's right in the background. Right past that pigman. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is... other side. Other side. We're so low on lava. Going to turn off this lever so it doesn't automatically make stuff because we need to alloy together. So we need cobalt. I need about 3 pieces, I believe. And ardite. Make sure you collect a lot of quartz. Quartz in Tinker's Construct is very good. So if you take your sword, say, or your Shuriken if you have extra modifiers. I don't because I only have 1 modifier right now. You put your sword up there. So notice it's 6.9 attack. If I give it some quartz, now it's up to 9.2, 12.12, 14.1. This goes up to sharpest-ist. So it still has a little bit to go, but I do have more quartz, okay. I'm gonna say, but I'm out of quartz. It takes 72 quartz per level. And then I need a modifier for the last bit. But as you can see, now it's up to 15.58, so it drastically went up. This should be good soon. Do I have my knife? Yes, perfect. I am going to... I need a sword also. It's a little slow. 5 ingots, that'll be good. I'm gonna... Dang it, I don't want this. I'm taking this off for a minute. Because it's going to fill up the pipe with fluid, and I don't want it to do that for this. So I'm going to cast out a knife blade. Then I am going to cast out a sword. Oh yeah, it's coming along. We got our end stone. We can Swap out the cactus now. This episode's probably going to be a little longer. Yeah, okay. I have that. Get this. And that. Oh, we don't have magma balls. Can I break these down? Pulverizer. No, I guess it won't be that long then. I can't make what I want to. Cover that next time then. Where's my Shuriken in my offhand? I am going to replace, since I have a good amount of Prismarine, I'm going to just replace that one. Which is there. Or no, I mean, I'm going to replace the stone. Yeah. Because we want, in the long run, this is going to be Endstone, Prismarine, Manyullyn, and this Nightly. And that'll jack up the durability a lot. And so, lots to grind with. Swap out the blade. Will increase the attack quite a bit more. The guard or the handle on your sword should be cactus, which will give you the spiky modifier, which is if you have both of the tools. So they both have spiky. If I go out, say there's a spider over here, oh, and the creeper, or here's a zombie. A zombie's good, or the skeleton. If they shoot me, they're gonna get hurt. Not you. Oh, I just saw a skeleton. Here we go. So I'm not doing anything. He shoots me, he one-shot himself because of the cactus. So keep that in mind. Cactus is very good for defense. It's not the strongest attack, but, you know, it'll help. Down a cave illuminator, so we should be getting spots lit up underground. Let's go take a quick look. Actually, I might already have. Yeah, here you go. It will produce these little lights to light up areas that you don't have. If you find you don't want them, you have to replace it with a block to get rid of it. And that'll get rid of it. Anyways, that's about it for this episode. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.